Well, good Monday evening to everybody out there. I love that music. What do you guys think of the new intro on the channel? I found that song, it's copyright free, and I gotta say, I'm digging it. I think it's the perfect entry song for a channel, for a video. Now, gotta turn my volume off here. Just got announced that RobMotive is live, so I guess that means I'm live. The alternative is not so good. So let me go back. I gotta pull up the right thing. I gotta get on the right thingamajigger. I gotta do this. I gotta do the whatchamacallit. I gotta do a dance. So we gotta get on the right thing. There we go. Hopefully I have good signal out here. Because one never knows. Now we have a commercial. What are we starting off with tonight? It looks like the new, well, if it's new, but the Hyundai Genesis. I've mentioned before I had a Hyundai Genesis Coupe. It was an awesome car. One of the ones that got away that I wish I would have kept. I didn't, I don't know why, but who knows? I'm double streaming TV and computer. Mark, that's awesome, buddy. Cool, man. I like that. Make sure you leave one of these on each of those outlets. That would be cool. All right, the commercial apparently has ended. I did watch the whole thing. Well, I didn't mean to, but I guess I did. So anyway, it's Monday night. Welcome. I'm glad that at least some of you have decided to join, because otherwise I'm just a guy on the web talking to himself. And that's not really any fun. Oops, got to adjust Fred here. Fred's a little off. My stylist didn't show up tonight, so my makeup's all messed up. The beard is all wild and crazy. It's got no product in it. What do you do with it anyway? I've never had anything this long. I don't know what to do with it. Do you braid it? Do you put it sideways? I mean, I don't know what to do with it. Anyway, that's not why we're here. This isn't a hair care channel, a beard for men, none of that stuff. So, before we get started, let's get the announcements out of the way. I have 2 additional channels. If you haven't checked them out, I really would appreciate it if you did. And I'd even like it even more if you subscribe to them. First one is RobMotive JT. It's all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator, the little sister to my Toyota Tacoma. And then I have RobMotive Civic. It's all about my past experiences with the Honda Civic Type R and the Honda Civic Sport Hatchback manual transmission. Excuse me. They are older videos, so if you want a little bit of a laugh, I was pretty green when I was doing those. I watched them now, and I'm like, who is that guy? But anyway, check them out. RobMotive JT and RobMotive Civic. Now, we have some discount codes. I always like to go over this because this is me giving back to you guys, right? I mean, why not? We have RobMotive, and there's a theme here. RobMotive for Headlight Revolution. It's free shipping. Save you a little bit of money. It's RobMotive 10 for tough skins, all the little bits and pieces and accents and chrome and, well, not chrome, carbon fiber, if you want it, colored stuff, all kinds of stuff you can do and put in or on your truck. Check them out. Tough Skins, RobMotive 10 for 10% off. And, excuse me, we have RobMotive. See the theme here? RobMotive over at Sparks Parts for 5% off your order. They have parts for all Toyotas. It doesn't have to be a Tacoma. It could be a Tundra. It could be a 4Runner. It could be anything. You can find it there. SparksParts.com. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the announcements. Sorry if I bored you with that. I know for the regulars, you've heard that before. I can't get my camera angle right. And if I go too far, you're going to see my camera fall down. It's actually an iPhone on a stand. So I don't know. Anyway, let's check out a couple of the commentaries. I got to brighten up my screen a little bit here, man. And I messed that up. I don't know what that was even about. Oh, it's already as bright as it goes. Could be the sunglasses I'm wearing. I don't know. Do you know why YouTubers wear sunglasses? Does anybody out there know? I'll wait a minute and I'll tell you why YouTubers wear sunglasses in videos, even when we're inside. Let me know if you know. Take a guess. I'll be curious. All right, here we go. We've got M. Jones. He says, these. That's right. If you like being here, and I assume you do, otherwise I don't know why you're here. Maybe it's some kind of punishment. I don't know, but I hope you do. Give it a like. Helps out the channel, the video, you know, me. Troy Hasty says, what's up, buddy? Troy, how you doing? Glad you're here. Jimmy Pham says, yo. Jimmy, I'm glad you're here too, man. And Mark, I'm glad you're here. M. Jones says he's double live streaming, one TV and one computer. That's awesome. So you've got me in like stereo or quadraphonic. Is that right? If you've got stereo already and you have 2 on, it's like quad, man. Your neighbors are probably wondering, who are all those voices over there? It's kind of weird. Ryan says, sup, Rob? Ryan, how you doing? I'm glad you're here too. Chad Crenard says, good evening, Rob. How are you? Chad, I am doing well. And yes, I'm glad you're here as well. Next up, we have Justin. He thumbed up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That works. Got to be an odd number. Otherwise, it's like that light switch, off, on, or in this case, on, off. You know what I'm saying? You get it. Uno says, wait a minute. We have a super chat from M. Jones, otherwise known as Mark. Mark, I appreciate that. Mark says something, and then it went away. Where'd it go? There it is. Being a Ford guy, I won't need this money for repairs. Mark, I think that is projecting some sort of false or reciprocating viewpoint of what the Ford product is. But I do appreciate it anyway, because that means I get 2 days of sweet teas and large fries. Thank you, Mark. I do appreciate that, buddy. Let's go back. Let's see, where was I? Uno says, Roberto, how are you, sir? I'm good. How you doing? I'm glad you're here too, man. Troy, he thumbed up. Thank you, Troy. Little Klondike Outdoors says, howdy, Rob. Little Klondike, how you doing, buddy? Glad you're here. Chad Locke says, what's up from North Texas, Rob? Hey, neighbor, sort of. Texas is a big state. You know, in Ohio where I was, if you drove as far as you did, like if you were in South Texas to North Texas, you'd be in Canada, or at least Upper Michigan. I'm just saying. Let's see. Uno says, braid the beard, dude. I've been thinking about that. You know, go kind of pirate style. We just got done watching the Vikings show. Have you guys seen Vikings on Netflix? It is awesome. And it was a History Channel show of all things. I couldn't believe this was on the History Channel. It is awesome. If you haven't seen it and you like that kind of stuff, you will not be disappointed. Maybe in the end of the ending. But anyway, check it out. We just binge watched 6 seasons over I don't know how long. And I gotta say, what an awesome show, man. And I never even heard of it until we came across it on Netflix. Check it out if you like that kind of stuff. Chad says, the question is, are you on live chat? Of course not. Of course not. Let me do that. So if I've missed your comment, it's just because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't know. I'm on live chat now. Now I got to go back and see. Boy, I'm behind. I'm behind already. Luke M. Tech says, hey, Rob. Luke, how you doing? Glad you're here. Where was I? Terrence Tatum says, hi, Rob. How's it going today? It's going good. Everything's going good. It's copacetic, man. It's copacetic. Uno Roberts, I hope your adorable wife is feeling better. Tell her we said hi. She might show up. One never knows. She might not. I don't know if she's watching. We don't know. Jim, 1129, says, hey, Rob, from Rhode Island. Jim, glad you're here, buddy. Hope all is well for you. Christopher Martinez, great live. Christopher, thank you very much. Appreciate you, buddy. Carl Duddleston, what's your 2 cents on a ceramic coating? Always appreciate your input. Nah, it's not for me. It's too much money. I would rather just throw a coat of cheapo wax on there once in a while and be done with it. But if you've got the money to burn it. It's not for me. It's not my thing. I don't know. And the ones you do yourself, I think it's gimmicky. You're better off just to use wax. You know, like the old Meguiar's. Let me show you. I use the old Meguiar's wax. Where is it? I'm going to show you as soon as I can manage to find it. This is what I use. Meguiar's. Like the sweet tea people. Call me. I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I love the product. And, it smells so good. Love it. But anyway, that's what I do. I'm not a big ceramic, finish, whatever kind of guy. Not my thing. I don't know. Nothing wrong with it, I guess. Terrence Tatum says, thumbing up before I forget. Terrence, I appreciate that. The big old thumb up. Nice. Awesome. Brady says, what's up, Rob? Brady, how you doing? Glad you're here, man. Where else would you be? I don't know. Oh, and I'm going to do something. I got something going. I got something I'm trying. I got to tell you guys about it here in a minute. Nobody else knows yet. Luke M. Tech says, Rob, I just bought a new Lexus RX 350. Good cruiser. Awesome, bud. Congratulations. Nice. Brady, I just purchased a Mustang 2012 manual so I can stop putting a lot of miles on my Tacoma, LOL. Another awesome vehicle. Now, is it a GT or not? If it's a GT, I'm all in. M. Jones again, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Although, I think you might be needing that for the Ford. I don't know, but I do appreciate it. Carlos PV. I just did the gas pump recall. Oh, you mean the fuel pump recall. Did you notice any difference? Does it feel more responsive? Are you getting worse fuel economy? Those are the things I've heard about it. M. Jones says, live chat. I am on live chat now. Thank you. I got it. Not Sinea. I'm sure I messed that up. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. Frankie Martinez. Howdy, Rob. Streaming you on my phone and TV as well. You guys are awesome. I never knew people were double dutying the live stream. That is too cool. And I hope there's a whole room full of people on both ends. And you people who are watching this, subscribe to the channel. It's real easy. You just hit that little button and then tap that bell. That means you won't miss out on anything. I'm just saying. I mean, I'd do it if I wasn't me. I could be biased, but you know. Let's see. Junior, and then we skipped. Junior JR says, I spent another $3 Hondo on my taco. What did you buy? What did you get? Let's see. Luke M. Tech says, Vikings is awesome. Oh, man. Fantastic show. Loved it. Just sad it's over now. Although I heard there's a spinoff coming. We'll see. Let's see. Greg Reynolds says, good evening, Mr. RobMotive from Mississippi. Good evening. How you doing? Glad you're here. Jimmy Pham, it's been a while, but I'm back on YouTube. I hope YouTube doesn't mess with me. It won't mess with you if you don't mess with it. I'm just saying, wait a minute. We have my betrothed here. Lil C. Lil C, how you feeling? The people want to know. How are you?
Exhausted.
Well, there you have it. She's exhausted. I'm not sure why, but
I'm just tired. I do a little bit, and I feel like I've done a lot.
She seems to be one of these long haul illness people.
I'm not happy.
So I don't know. But she's here.
I'm better than what I was.
She's better than what she was, but is she as good as she could be? That we don't know. Let's see. Let's move right on. Scott Lipka. Hope I got that right. Glad you're here, Scott. Scott says, hey, sir, best tire size for 2018 stock sport. Stock. I mean, if you're not going to lift it, you can go a little beefier on the tire, keep it the same size, just go with a more aggressive looking tire. But I wouldn't change it. Believe me, from my experience and all the troubles I've had, unless you're going to lift it, you can't go with anything other than stock. You just can't. And I love the people that get on and they'll say, oh, I did it. And then they'll blah, 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 blah. Rob's wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And I just have a little rub. Well, wait a minute. If it's rubbing, it doesn't fit. I mean, come on, man. I don't want
common sense.
I don't want any rub. I love it. It's what they say. Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I did it. And it only rubs a little. Well, if it rubs a little, it doesn't fit. I mean, come on, people. So there, I got off on a tangent, but that's how I feel about that.
Be careful. You put him on his soapbox, he won't step off.
I could go all night until my voice gives out, which,
yes.
You know.
He could go for like 48 hours.
M. Jones says, for being in Texas, you wear a lot of Columbia sweaters. It's winter. Even in Texas, it's winter. We had a cold front go through today.
It was nice for like the last, week?
Yeah, it was.
It was like, mid-80s?
For any of you who are interested, it seems like the guy who has the Ferrari has to sell it. It just popped up on my screen. He can't afford it anymore. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. But yeah, we had a cold front go through, so now it's cold. It's 50-some degrees outside. It was
like 80, and
80,
now it's 52.
But it's not going to last long. By the way, how's the weather up there?
I'm missing the Canadian weather. I'm sorry. People think I'm nuts, but I really am.
You are nuts. You're insane.
I am.
By the way, before I forget, we have 42.
Boy, I travel home in February.
We have 42 bodies on here and only 19 likes. I'm starting to get a complex. You know, I don't understand. Just hit that thumbs up real quick. You know, it means you like it. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Oh, look at that. People are jumping on it now. We've got 24.
Ooh, awesome.
24. Do we have 25? Come on, 25, 25. We got to have 25.
There it is.
Oh, 26, 26. We got to have 26.
There it is.
Well, wow,
You
look
gotta
at you
watch.
guys. You're awesome.
You need new
Thank you. I
glasses?
appreciate that. Well, I got my
27?
27. You guys are awesome.
You need bifocals in your sunglasses.
I do
honey.
have bifocals, but
And you
there's
still can't see.
there's sunglasses.
Why are you wearing sunglasses?
Because I was going
You
to tell
can't even
people that.
see.
I was going to tell everybody that, but no one has guessed yet, or I haven't made it. So I'm not going to break
We're
it.
up to
I'm not
29,
gonna...
so
Oh,
we
wait a
need
minute.
30
We have a super chat. Who is it from? I got to arrow down. Little Klondike Outdoors, $4.99. Looks like US dollars. Thank you very much. Says, take beans out for some McDonald's.
That's awesome.
There you go.
Thank
Now
you.
we can combine that with Mark's 5. We got $9.99. We can eat at the McDonald's.
There you go.
Thank you very much. I
That
do
is
appreciate
awesome.
that, buddy. That is awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Now I got to go back because I have just lost my place all over the place. Walter says, I would only trade my Taco for a manual GT. They're a fun car to drive. I test drove one a couple years ago, 3-4 years ago, and it was fun. It was fun. Uno says, Rob, I have a black 2012 TRD Sport, and it looks awesome at night. Yes, when it's washed.
Yes.
Have you ever wet sanded or had your vehicles that you've owned wet sanded before? And if so, what's your opinion on that? No, I haven't. And if you're going to do that, make sure that you see some prior work they've done. Maybe even talk to a couple of people, because if they screw it up, it's screwed up. I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. It's to repair or freshen up the appearance of the truck. Wait a minute. We have another super chat. We're on a super chat roll tonight. Brady says $2. Thank you, Brady. I appreciate that. Don't forget the coffee. Now you've done it. You're feeding her
awesome.
addiction.
Oh, that's the
You
worst
and
thing in the
your
world.
coffee. Hey,
Yeah, check out Addiction.
drink the green nectar.
There's a-
It's good for you.
No.
And it has caffeine in it too. And by the way, they don't sponsor me either.
Yeah.
Where are all the
And
sponsors?
it's 240 calories for that bottle. My cup of coffee has about 50. So,
I cannot hear you anymore, honey.
You're awesome.
Cannot
Thank
hear
you, Brady.
Let's go back. I got to go back. I keep
You're going
getting.
too far. You've gone too far.
I have wet sanding was the last. Thomas Herrera says, hi, Rob. Happy Monday. Thomas, thank you. Happy Monday to you. And I am glad you are here. Walter says, or a Z06. That would be awesome, too. I had a Corvette Stingray for a while, and I did love it. But as is typical for me, I moved on to other things. But it was an awesome car, man. The Z06 would be even better.
You've owned like 10 billion vehicles in
I
your
know.
lifetime.
Luke Imtech, Rob, a video idea. If you could only keep one, Tacoma or Gladiator, that'd be like me asking if I could only keep one of my children.
That's quite the comparison.
Jimmy Pham says, tell your wife I said hello.
Hello,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
She's right here. She knows. And she's reading the comments too. Terrence Tatum says, howdy, Krista.
Hey, Terrence.
Chad Crenard says, hey, Krista, glad you're getting better.
Oh, thank you. So am I.
Uno says, oh, you poor thing, Mrs. Rob. Greetings. And even when not feeling well, you still look adorable with a big old smile. Get well soon.
Well, thank you.
Very nice of you.
Very nice.
M. Jones
yes.
says, I see Krista knows where Lord Stanley's rightful home is.
You got it right. You got it.
What are you wearing, a Winnipeg thing?
Well, can they see it?
They probably could when you walked up here.
Couldn't see it. but
Oh, well.
It resides. It's supposed to reside in Canada.
Well,
That's where it belongs.
if Canada could play hockey anymore, maybe it would.
You don't even know what you're talking about. So you might want to stop right
Let's
there.
see.
Wow.
Where was I? Troy Hasty says, Krista, glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
Charlie Brard says, your better half Winnipeg sweatshirt. They can see
There,
it.
you
They
can see
know.
it.
They can see
Okay.
everything.
You got it.
She is from Winnipeg, by the way. For anybody who's new or does not know, Krista is a Canadian from Winnipeg.
I'm a winter packer.
I bought her when she lived in Toronto.
Oh, give me a break.
Brady said, can I get a refund? Is this prorated?
I think I need a refund.
Brady says, if I'm going to trade my Taco in 5 years, it will be for the new Tundra if it gets released. I know, right? If it ever comes out. Supposed to be released this December as a 2022 model. That's the latest. We'll see. JR Foppa Queen, LOL. Welcome, glad you're here. Ballin Guy, he thumbed up. Thank you very much. And then again, super chat from a little Klondike. Appreciate that very much.
Yes. Thank you.
Charles Tedesco, you're awesome. Thanks for all your info. Charles, I appreciate that. You're awesome. And thank you for watching. Baba Jeeper. Well, heck. Yeah. You get a like Pavlov's dog. Get a like and you smile. There you go. Well, at least I'm not drooling. That'd be worse.
You can't see it.
Junior, that's right.
That's funny. I just made it funny.
Junior John, rather, Paz says, you got a bed mat. How do I secure it from being stolen without a cover? You could drill a hole through it and bolt it down to the bed, I suppose, or padlock it somehow, but there's really no good way to do it. I will say that they are heavy and awkward, so, I don't know if anybody's really going to steal it. I'm sure it happens, but...
As he nonchalantly puts his regular glasses.
Yeah, so I can see again. You could just, and this is a horrible thing to say, but you could drill through that composite bed, caulk it all up nice, make it look pretty, and fasten it down. I wouldn't do that. I mean, you can get them for what, 60, 70 bucks, I think, or cheaper if you just buy a rubber mat from Tractor Supply and do it that way. I don't know. There's no good way to do that, I don't think. American Soldier, 777. Rob, how are you liking that roll bar that you put in the bed? I love it. I love it. It's awesome. Awesome.
Much better.
Run Forest says, hey, it's the Beans. Finally, the channel is getting a little class. You see how they do that? That's a dig on me and a compliment to you.
I know.
So how am I supposed to respond to that? That's what I'm saying. Love to Smoke says, how is it going? Eugene, welcome. Glad you're here, bud. It's going good. American Soldier, 777, says, stick with the coffee, Rob. That stuff is pure sugar.
Yes.
I know.
The dew.
And I'm addicted.
The dew.
Oh, I thought he meant your 10
You're
cream and 10 sugars you throw in that.
That's a McDonald's coffee, and that's different.
Cup of
I know in Canada
you
they
drink.
do it differently, but down here 10 cream and 10 sugar is nothing.
M. Jones says, does Krista think Tim Hortons coffee tastes like water?
No.
Apparently not. I couldn't tell you. I've never
To be
had it.
honest, I really am a fan of the McDonald's coffee.
McDonald's. Junior says, Rob, what's a break-in miles on a brand new Tundra engine? I don't know, whatever the manual says. I would think probably somewhere between 1 and 2, 500 and 1,000 miles. That's what I would say. That's where I would take it kind of easy. 500 to 1,000 miles. That's just from owning a million different vehicles.
That would take like forever.
Not if you drive like a normal person. Charlie
It would still take
Brard,
like forever.
No, says, don't recommend wet sanding. Factory paint is thin. Plus, you're gonna sand off the clear coat unless you have a white Tacoma, which apparently has no clear coat. Rumor has it. I don't know. Love to Smoke says, go Leafs. I think she disagrees. Love to Smoke says, you Yanks buy the real hockey players. Hey,
Now,
buy them,
you
draft
guys
them, trade them. Don't be bitter. We win. What'd you say? Were you going to add something to that?
I was, but just carry on.
I see. Ms. Anna, 808, says, hi. Anna, glad you're here. Welcome. Justin Herder, and then I skipped, which is what I do. Have you heard about the Tacoma TRD lift kit from Toyota? If so, what is your opinion on it? Dude!
He did a video.
I have a whole video. I have 2 videos on the channel about that. Of course I've heard about it. You're going to have to watch the videos to get my opinion. I can't give it away. I can't give it away.
Himself.
No. Kirk Gibson says, hey, RobMotive, any ideas, recommendations on how to minimize the amount of rainwater that seems to always get all over the seats, doors when getting in or out? Always a mess. Put the rain guards on like I have on my truck. You know, the little vent visors. Try that. Seems to work for me. You're never going to get rid of it. I mean, it's, if it's raining outside, it's probably going to rain in. But that's what I would try.
He's
See what
talking
you think.
about when he's getting in and out, not the windows. But
I understand.
I think it's always going to be a mess.
M space CC. Good afternoon, Rob. Hope everything is going well for you and your family. Well, we're here. other than the children's, they're not. But we are. It's going good. Dog's healthy. We don't have any fish. So everything is going good. Hope everything's good for you, and I'm glad you're here.
Yes.
Let's see. Jimmy Pham says 100 layer of ceramic coating on a Toyota Tacoma would be cool. Just saying. Yeah. Let me know what that costs you.
Wow.
GM27 4x6 3x4 thick mat at Tractor Supply, less than $50. There you go. And that's what I have in my Jeep Gladiator. Same thing. Actually cut out the pattern. It looks really cool. Jimmy Pham, I always loved Mountain Dew. Me too.
It's an acquired taste.
It's addictive.
It's an acquired
M.
taste.
Jones says, I bought Gold Peak on the weekend. I bought Gold Peak on the weekend only because RobMotive sent me. # sponsor. Thank you. Thank you. You Gold Leaf people. Are you watching this? See?
Gold
See?
Leaf? You mean Gold Peak?
I'm at Gold Peak. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, if they sponsored me, I'd get it right.
Maybe Gold Leaf will contact you.
Run Forest says, don't see it as a dig, but that you married above your abilities and beauty. You hear what he's saying to you? Why would you insult her in that way? That's not very nice.
I don't take it as an insult.
I'm sure that's what he meant. I'm sure that's what he meant. Junior says, thanks, Rob. God bless. Junior, thank you. Love to Smoke says, you win with Canadian hockey players. Or do they really want to be American hockey players? They did join an American team, and as I believe it is their choice. They don't have to play hockey. They could work at 7-Eleven. You guys have those, or Timmy's. Timmy's, isn't what they call it? Timmy's? Who needs a restaurant Timmy's? We need something more manly, like Wendy's.
Oh, that's more manly. Yes.
GM27 says, love your trucks and videos, informative, and you make it fun to own a Tacoma. Well, I appreciate that. That's my goal, to make videos that are fun and a little more lively. If you ever watched a video of somebody who, they're either new, I'll give them that, or they just have no energy. It's so boring to watch. They sit there and they talk like this, and it's horrible. I try not to be like that. Can't say I always succeed, but especially in the beginning.
Well, all your yelling is keeps people.
I have two levels, yelling and quiet, and that's just the way it is. Junior says, aloha talofa. I don't know what that means. Hi, something.
But aloha sounds good.
Walter L., if you had the option of trading the Taco, what would you trade it for? Boy, I don't know. If this new Nissan Frontier is half of what it looks like it's going to be, probably that truck. But that's the only thing.
Really?
If I had to trade it. Really? If I had to trade it. Not the option, but I had to. I always have the option. I'm saying if I had to. Love to Smoke says, you definitely married up, Krista. See?
Rob.
See what they're saying?
Everyone can see what was written.
Or what he really said was, you definitely married up Rob. You definitely married up to Rob. That's what I read in between the lines. That's what I'm saying.
Nice try.
Junior. Will you be installing Yogi Tune on your Tacoma? Tacoma owners will be blasted by rocks and dust by the new Frontier and Ridgeline. Ugh. I don't know about the Ridgeline, but maybe the Frontier. Will I be? I'm still going back and forth. You know, I was dead set on the other one. Oh my God, I can't remember the other one. You know, the one I was talking about before. But now I keep reading bad things about it, throwing codes and stuff. So I've gone back to the original, which I can't think of the name either. So stay tuned, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. Charlie Brard. Love your blue Tacoma. Did some mods to my 2008 Tacoma from your videos. By the way, the white Tacoma do have the clear coat. Thanks for clearing that up. I hear a lot of rumors. You see how the web is?
I thought I'd heard that.
All these negative things that they put out, and I don't know if they're true. By the way, it's time for a break. This commercial is brought to you by RobMotive. If you haven't given the video or the live stream a like or a thumbs up, please do so now. We'll wait. Okay, that's long enough, but I would appreciate it.
Well, look, there's half the amount of.
I know, we got 66 people on here and only 36 likes. There's a lot of people out there that come here just to be punished, I think. They're agonizing through the live stream, suffering it, but don't really like it. That's how you show me. I'm not going to go into that. Let's see. Love to Smoke says, Tim Horton was a famous Canadian hockey player. I know that.
Yeah.
I know my Canadian hockey, man. When I was
living there, all I drank was Timmy's.
Timmy's.
And their donuts are pretty good.
Timmy's. Terrence says, any spoilers on your next Tacoma mod? Yeah, I gave it last week. I have a train engine. I have a train engine coming. No, I have 2 train horns coming. One that I'm going to put on my Tacoma and one that I'm going to give away. So anybody who's watching this or comes across it while it's available and you want to enter that train horn giveaway, it will be free. And it's going to be black. It's going to be awesome, I think. It shipped today, I was told. I thought it had shipped already. I got an email from the company. It shipped today. Then make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the giveaway announcement. You know, because I don't want to see any of these comments after the fact that say, oh, I didn't know you were giving that away. I really want. Well, if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell, you'll never miss it. I'm just saying. Let's see. M. Jones says, why would a Canadian want to play here when you could play in Tampa or Phoenix? LOL. Exactly. Or anywhere where it's warmer. I'm just saying. And the taxes are lower. Ugh. Terrence Tatum says, can you lift the new Frontier? Any kits available? I have no idea. It isn't even out yet. So I'm sure there'll be lifts available. But, I mean, you can do a block and spacer on about anything. So, let's see. I'm going to go with Nathan. Nathan says, how are you today? Nathan, I'm good. Glad you are here. Run Forest says, Rob, got that MDO energy. Just don't get the MDO mouth. Appalachian rotten teeth. I have horrible teeth anyway. I don't know.
He does.
Like me, some do, but I am in Appalachia.
I thought you were a coffee guy. Or am I confused with someone else?
I don't know. Junior says, LOL, aloha from Hawaii. Aloha talofa. Sorry if I got that wrong. Means hi, howdy, mate. Awesome. Thank you.
I didn't know that.
You are in Hawaii, which would be an awesome place to be, I think.
Yes.
Let's see. Number 597, I'm not going to say that name, but 597 says, hey, Rob, heard back from my dealer, and my manual Tacoma is being shipped up from Guadalajara.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Should be arriving in about 2 weeks now. Awesome, man. Awesome.
You must be excited.
He must be. I know I was when I finally got word, and it went quick. If they told you 2 weeks, expect to have it within the week. I'm just telling you, they told me a month. Then they called me back like 3 seconds later and told me 2 weeks. Then they called me back and told me it'd be there the next morning. And it was. I give it a week, but hopefully. Yes. Jimmy Pham says, not everything is true on the internet. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Everything is true on the internet. Love to smoke, thumbed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. That works 7 times is good. But you can only do it. You can only have to do it once. I mean, you know. Chris Carrillo says, Rob, you're the GOAT. Well, thank you. You know, me and Brady, we are close. You know, we argue sometimes over who really maintains or has that title. We decided that it's just in different areas, so we're okay with it. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. Dog Man 1163 on and off Road Robert. Wow, that is a name. Says, hey, Rob, how you doing? Glad you're here. Terrence Tatum says, LOL, I considered a train horn. Wife's not on board. Sometimes you just got to man up, Terrence. You know, you gotta do what you got to do. There are certain man things that we just do. I'm just saying, you know. Of course, you do have to live with her. I'm
curious, actually, as to how loud it's going to be.
Tom Young says, hey, from Japan, great info on the Tacoma. Tom, Thank you very much. And what are you doing in Japan? Are you stationed in Japan? Business? Do you live there? Vacation? Inquiring minds want to know.
And what time is it?
Yeah.
It's like it's probably tomorrow there already.
Probably. TC Too Cool, thumbed up. Thank you, TC. Awesome. I appreciate that very much. Love to Smoke says, us older people, you and her, I don't know, are devoted to Tims. The younger, less intelligent generation go to Starbucks or $5 as they call it here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet. It's probably more like $10, isn't it? That's funny. And I lost my spot.
Right there, TC Too Cool.
TC Too Cool. My best friend just bought the same truck. I tease him and call him Papa Smurf. Yeah, I've heard that a few times. Although surprisingly, I don't hear that as often as I would have thought. I'll bet you our mail is here. It's like 6 o'clock at night. Something's going on out front. I don't know what.
I don't know if that's the mail truck. No, it doesn't sound. It sounds like a larger truck.
It's not. Maybe it's the next door neighbors out partying
Maybe
tonight.
it's my new delivery I'm expecting.
As long as it's free, I don't care. Let's see. Richard says, sat in a new Ridgeline. It's not a real truck yet. The bed is fantastic. The bed of the Ridgeline is awesome. I love all that storage and stuff back there.
Yeah.
It's just too cool, man.
The bed is cool. But
Run Forest says, I'm a coffee guy, also beans. Caffeine is my friend. We have a gnat. Did you bring gnats out here with you?
no, they followed you.
You have bugs?
They followed you from the house.
Ah.
He has a gnat party.
A gnat party. Victor Garcia. Thumbed up 3 times. Thank you, Victor. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you are here. Annabelle Valdez says, what tire size and wheels are you using? 275. What tire size? I can't remember. 285 70 R17. There you go. And if you search RobMotive third, you'll get all the information you want in a video that will pop up. Specs, all that stuff. RobMotive space third. And then you'll see.
And
then you'll see third wheel and tire setup or something. But yeah, it's a 285 70 R17. And love them. Tom Gregory says, hey, Rob. Tom, how you doing? Glad you're here, buddy. Run Forest says, we used to be able to something. I don't know. We used to be able to see the number of thumbs ups. I just hit it, buddy, because Beans is here. I don't know why you can't see it. I see it on my screen that I'm watching of this. So I'm not sure.
I can't see it on mine either. I click the button and it shows highlighted.
Maybe I have something clicked. If I did,
it doesn't show the number.
If I did, I didn't do it on purpose. I'll have to look at that. I don't know.
I don't know the number.
Junior says, LOL, fake news. Half laughing. Martinez with a face, Ayleid. Hey, big question. How much a Toyota Tacoma 40,000 miles costs? Probably pretty close to the price of a new one, depending on its shape. Yeah. They go for a lot. I mean, you're only going to save, you might save $5 to $8 grand by buying that over a new one.
Your gnat is in my coffee.
She's drinking gnats. You are so grody.
I'm not grody. I'm going to pick it out. I'm going to pick it out, and then I'm going to drink the rest of it.
Let's see. Tom Gregory says, glad to see the missus is back.
Why, thank you.
Well, there you go. Junior, Rob, I see you invested in the hood protection. I'm guessing you're preparing for the new Frontier sandblasting. The front of your truck, beautiful slow Tacoma. No. Junior says, just kidding, Rob. I love my Tacoma. There you go. Jeffrey Rodriguez says, you have to check out the Toyota Tacoma Nova LED projector headlights, plank style black with activation light. I don't know, not familiar with them. Jeffrey says they look sick. Awesome. Z-Diver, Rob, check this out. I think you will want it. Z Taser Mini Programmer compatible with Jeep Wrangler, Gladiator, I'll have to look at it. Annabelle, sorry. Looks good. Awesome. Super Robbie, 1976. I want to put a train horn on my tackle. Well, then you'll have to enter the drawing when it comes up. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have that notification bell on. Then you won't miss it.
How annoying.
Let's see. Tom Young says it's 8:52 a.m. in Japan. The wife's job brought us out here a few years. Awesome. And thanks for being on. I appreciate that. That's awful early. It's 5:54 in the evening here where I am.
8:52 a.m. is not that early.
No, it's not bad, but it's like the next day. So
it is.
Your tomorrow is my...
He's from the future.
Your today is my tomorrow. That's right. We're talking to a futureman.
Yeah.
A futureman.
Yeah.
Let's see. Richard Ornelas. Daggone it, darn it. A Mountain Dew sounds tasty. Great channel. Have a good evening, all. Richard, you too. Glad you were here. Martinez Elite. Oh my gosh. I know Tacoma Toyota is so expensive, but I love it. I want to get mine this year, but they are so expensive. They are expensive. And yeah, you're going to pay a lot for a used one right now. They're a hot commodity. Richard, hockey fans, he Kraken is real with Ron Francis at the helm.
The Hurricane.
Hurricanes,
the
probably.
Hurricanes.
Glad NHL hockey is back in Washington. Well, must be Washington. So I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Wait, is that it?
The Krakens?
I
Are they the
think so.
Krakens?
Well, no,
I don't know.
I've heard
names.
the term.
Run Forest says, Rob, my neighbor bought the same taco as me, same color and model. So I sent him your channel. LOL. Now he is spending more money on mods. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
And I appreciate that. You know, word of mouth is two things. One, a huge compliment, and I appreciate that. And two, the best way to spread the word and to gain more subscribers, which I did something today I'm going to tell you guys about here in just a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Richard says Z-Diver, you can turn off auto stop on many other features. I've heard that. Now that you mention it, I do know what you're talking about. I don't know. Keep it chillin' people. That's an awesome name.
Chill people.
Or wait a minute. Keep it chill people. For a minute, I thought it was chilly people. I don't know. Hey, Rob, any dash cam mod coming soon? I have been saved by potential lawsuits with my dash cam. Plus, you can drive and vlog. No, but I do think about it off and on, and it's not out of the question.
You just never know.
Terrence Tatum, just went downstairs and told my wife I'm installing a train horn. I'm going to win on Rob's channel. Now, see, that's the perfect way to do it, Terrence, because if you win, it's nothing you did yourself other than entering. You spent no money.
Yeah, you're totally innocent.
You probably didn't think you'd win
and now
anyway.
That you've won
so
it,
if you do,
and now that you've won it, you have to install it. I mean,
absolutely. That's the way to do it. You're a smart fella. You Canadians are smart people, I gotta say. Ms. Anna says 1:55 p.m. here in Kona, Hawaii. Awesome,
nice.
Another Hawaiian.
Nice.
We've got a lot of Hawaiians on here. That's cool, and I appreciate you being here. David McKinnon, did you see the preview for the Hummer EV yet? Don't want to see the price. I have, and I imagine it's going to be a fortune, I imagine. Jay Gomez, do you think it's getting a TRD off-road two-wheel drive is worth it?
There's the mailman.
Depends on where you live. I don't have any problem with the two-wheel. I had my last one, the Red Barcelona 2018 was a two-wheel drive. So I don't have any problems with that. My Tacoma is two-wheel, or Tundra is a two-wheel drive. I don't have any problems with that. Richard, the Kraken. It is the Kraken. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
New NHL team in Seattle. See,
Yeah.
and you call yourself a hockey person. You don't even know the names.
I knew the name. I just couldn't place the team.
Martinez, but one day I will buy mine. Hey, you have a good one in your back. Your Tacoma in the back looks fire. Congratulations. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Love the color on this truck. It's awesome. And look how tall this thing is. I mean, it almost comes up to my shoulder. You know, I'm a little taller than 3 foot.
That's how short he is.
I'm not even going to finish. She just cost you guys what I was going to say. It was very, very funny.
Oh, sure. You can't.
Martinez says, I read that. Keep it chill, people. Hey, Rob, if you were in Hawaii, you would be seeing a lot of Tacomas both at the malls and beaches.
Yep.
I know there's a lot there, man. I would think they must be pretty costly, though, because you got to put them on a boat and send them over there, right?
Come on, crawl.
Run Forest says, Beans, you made me go get a cup of coffee. I get the cheap stuff. Never pay more than $0.25 per K-cup. King Tony, what brand and size tires do you run? Love your truck. They are a 285/70 R17, and what I have on these are Goodyear Duratracs. Although if I had to do it again, I would go with Falcon Wild Peaks. Just a little bit better ride, I think. Run Forest is laughing out loud. Ms. Anna, she's cry laughing. She's cry laughing. Oh, mailman's here.
Got all kinds of deliveries.
597 says, on dashcam mods, I've got one going in my Taco Day 1. There's an inline sub add-on for the connector
USB,
on the mirror, really. That makes the dashcam mod super easy to install, a necessary mod for everyone. Do me a favor and email me a link or something to that. The email address is robmotive@gmail.com. I'd be real curious to take a look at what you're doing.
Yeah.
Love to Smoke says, good night all. Great seeing you guys again. Gene, thanks for being here, buddy. I'm glad you were here, and we'll see you next time.
Take it easy.
Run Forest says, Beans on her game tonight. Loser. Jimmy Pham says, she's messing with you. Loser. Jay Gomez
You
says,
walked right into it.
I live in Cali and I'm not going to go off-roading that much. There's nothing wrong with a two-wheel drive. Don't let all the naysayers out there try to sway your opinion. It's your money, and it's not worth buying a 4-wheel drive if you don't need one.
It's your truck, so do what you want.
Yeah, if they want to chip in some money towards your truck, then buy a 4-wheel drive. Just make sure they pay you enough to offset the difference. Then you'll buy one. No big deal. Let's see. Ferdinand Bernardo, I spent all my savings watching your videos. I got a 2021 Tacoma TRD off-road 4x4, Corpus Christi, Texas.
Nice.
Ferdinand, it's good for you. You got to have a hobby. There are more expensive things you could spend money on. That's awesome. And I'm glad I could help. Jesse says, what big guard hood protector do you have on your Taco? It is a WeatherTech, right? Is it WeatherTech or AVS? It's WeatherTech, I believe. There's a video. If you just search RobMotive, stone and bug deflector, you'll be able to see everything about it. RobMotive, bug and stone. You don't even have to type the whole thing in. It'll come up. On YouTube. Search it on YouTube. F. Neil, 6'8". Hey, Rob. Still no word from the center console guy. Any ideas? Other than what I've told you, what you've tried, no ideas. I am not affiliated with him. I've just done a few things with him, and if he's not responding, I don't have any magic for you. I'm sorry.
Let's hope he's all right.
Yeah, I would just keep trying. It's his business. He's a professional upholsterer, so it's not like he's just some guy doing this on the side. I would just keep trying. Maybe he's on vacation. Maybe something's going on in his life. I don't know. But the best way is custom.taco.stitcher on Instagram, last I knew. It's about all I can tell you. I don't know. Yeah. Ms. Anna says, I have a 2019 SR5 two-wheel drive. There you go. That's all you need.
Yep.
Jimmy Pham says, or she's clowning you.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a clown, all right. Just needs a big red nose. You wouldn't even know. Terrence Tatum says, I'm a proud owner of a 2x4 Sport. There you go. Again, and Terrence is up there in the Great White North, and he has a 2x4. Tom Gregory, did you trade the Tundra for the Jeep? I have addressed that so many times on the channel. I'm not addressing it anymore. You got to watch the videos. F. Neil says, hold on, is your wife Canadian? She is.
I am.
She is from
Born
Winnipeg.
And raised. Yep, born and raised.
She is from Winnipeg. I met her when she lived in Toronto. Jesse says, awesome, thank you. You're welcome. F. Neil says, thanks. I'd do more for you if I could, but there's nothing else I can do. I don't have any more pull with him than you do, and you've got the green in your hands and I don't. Let's see. 597 says, what was that email again? It's the channel name, robmotive@gmail.com. That's it. robmotive@gmail.com. And thank you if you send that to me. I appreciate that. Brandon Mitchell says, howdy, or just hi. Brandon, glad you're here. Hello. F. Neil says, burn that sweatshirt. Only Dallas Stars fans here.
Make me.
Oh, that's fighting words there. Run Forest says, got my console cover off of Etsy. Yeah, I mean, you can get just generic covers, but the work that Kylan does, let me show you. Here, I'm going to show you real quick what Kylan does. I mean, nothing wrong with the ones you can get that just slip over or whatever, but this is a work of art. This is a masterpiece, and this is why people want it. And I know it's going to be a little dark in here for my blue lights, but let me see if I can turn my light on, if I can remember how to turn my light on. It's not turning on because I have it turned off. Let's try this. I don't know if that's going to work. What the heck? There you go. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is a custom upholstered cover, and it is blue. I know I've got blue light in here, so it's probably hard to see. It'd be better out in the daylight. But that's why people want it, because frankly, it's just awesome. So that's what it looks like. That's why people are jonesing for the Kylan Brimhall special. And he does a great job. If you want to see it in real light, then just search RobMotive Center Console, and it should come up, or console cover or something like that.
I wish I could figure out how to get my Jeep console off so I could have it done, because it's just awesome.
TC Too Cool. Wife has a black 18 SR5. I have gunmetal 18 SR5.
Nice.
A double taco family. Cool. Jesse, do you think the TRD Pro Tacoma is better than the TRD Off-Road? Not for me, it isn't. But it depends on your needs. You get supposedly an upgraded, better suspension on the Pro. Other than that, it's bits and pieces. So, accessories or, badging and things like that, you know. F. Neil says, did you have to adjust your headlights once you did your lift? I am looking at a leveling kit. The wheel and tire guy could not give me an answer. You probably should. I mean, if you're going to raise the truck, it's going to raise the lights, which is not going to be good for that oncoming traffic. Although I'm a bad driver because I have not done that.
I never addressed that.
But yeah, I mean, right. It makes sense. And on her Jeep too. So we're probably blinding people.
Yeah, no kidding.
We should actually drive towards each other once and see. Not in the same lane, but you know, down the road, crossing like two trucks in the night. Anyway, let's see.
What would that do?
We'd see if we blind each other when we go by.
Every vehicle that drives by me in the dark blinds me, so it's...
Oh, okay. Well, Chad Cronat says, the Weather Tech Bug Reflector Deflector has been discontinued. I tried to get one. They don't have it anymore. What?
Really?
That's odd. What did they do with all the stock they had? Jay Gomez says, SR5 or TRD off-road for the price. Get an SR5 and upgrade it to what you want, if you want me to be honest with you.
Yep.
Unless the TRD off-road is exactly what you want. Jay Gomez says, thanks for the info, by the way. You are quite welcome. Run Forest says, that is a nice cover, Rob. I like mine because it is soft and I always get them dirty. Yeah, I mean, there are benefits to putting one that you can take off and on. You can clean it or replace it. This one's not going to be replaced because it is the cover.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is the brand manufacturer of your sport bar? Oh, and hey, keep yours black. It makes the truck look mean. It will always be black.
Yes.
And it's a black horse or forest. I can't remember. If you search on the channel, RobMotive roll bar or sport bar, all the information is there, including a link to go check out current pricing and stuff.
Black horse.
Black horse. There you go. Keep it chill, people. Do you have RobMotive face masks?
Somewhere.
Of course I do.
Yeah, there
and
they
I
are.
also have RobMotive JT face masks. They were supplied to me by
Loves to Smoke.
Loves to Smoke. His daughter is, I think, starting some sort of an online presence with him, so they made those for me. But I have the RobMotive one with the RobMotive badge, they're awesome. I wear them everywhere. I just got your email. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'll check it out, after the stream's over. But thank you for sending that to me. It just popped up on my screen. Appreciate that.
Terrence.
Let's see. Terrence. I question the wisdom of buying a two-wheel drive when we got all the snow and ice the other week. Then I remembered I don't drive my Tacoma in the ice and snow. It's too risky. That's what the wife's car is for. LOL. Got it made, man. You don't ever need a four-wheel drive. Christian Alvarez, love the sport bar look on your truck. You inspired me to get it on my truck. Awesome. So did you get it yet and install it? And what did you think of the install? And did you go with the same one? I'm curious. 597 says, sent that email, Rob. I got it. Thank you very much. F. Neil says, that's what I did. 2020 SR5. Buy the LED bulbs, interior LED kits. Yeah, I mean, it's much cheaper to go with an SR5 and make it like you want it. Which in hindsight, I probably should have done that as well. Live and learn. Especially given what I do, Walter says, I just saw a TRD Pro Tundra. I've only seen like two. Yeah, I see them around, especially here. I mean, in South Texas, we're like the king of the truck world here. Everywhere you go,
there's a lot.
There's trucks. So I've seen quite a number of them here, and at the dealerships. They keep them in stock, obviously, because they sell here. Let's see. We are TRD Pros. Okay, we are all caught up on the comments. I am hungry. So I'm going to call it a night. You smell like coffee. I am going to call it a night. I appreciate you're drinking it. Oh, that's so gross.
There's nothing gross
What's
about
wrong
it. I
with
once
you?
had a fly in my coffee that I
You'd have made a good cave woman or something. I don't know. Anyway, appreciate everybody for being on here. I really do. And thank you very much for the super chats. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
I will spend that on
me.
On us, McDonald's, eating food. Walter says, where's the sweet tea? Well, it was here, but it's gone now. Let's see. F. Neal says, take care, Rob. You too. Again, thank you, everybody, for being on here. Sam Fisher says, love the channel, Rob. Shout out from Toronto.
Awesome.
That's where I met her.
I lived there for 10 years. I love that city.
It was pretty neat.
I love that city.
Ms. Anna says, take care, stay safe. Ms. Anna, you too. Thank you for being here.
Safe.
Appreciate it. That's it. We're done. I'm out of here. Have a great night, everybody. See ya.
Ciao.